What up guys, how you guys doing? I'm Thales and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're gonna be checking out a awesome kit card. So let's go to the video. So this is the Bonobo Kit Card. As you can see, this is a really nice model. You just print this kit card, cut the ends right here, and after you assemble, you got a beautiful assembled model. So in this video, we're gonna be checking out the best print settings to print this. So let's go. So as you can see right here in layer height, we're gonna be printing this model at 0.16 millimeters. This way, we're gonna be reducing a little bit of the layer height. We're gonna have more layers to print, but we're gonna have a finer and better quality. So this is all worth it. Right here on vertical shelves, we're gonna be leaving at 3 just so we can get a really rigid model. Going over to infill, we're gonna be increasing to 10% infill pattern just so we can get a dense model. So it's really rigid and it's not gonna break. Right here on fill pattern, we're gonna be leaving at gyroid infill pattern. So this is quite nice. Going over to brim, let's analyze if this model really needs brim. So brim is a really nice feature to increase the surface of contact to the build plate. And as you can see, we got a solid surface of contact to the build plate. But if you have some bad adhesion issues, I do recommend always cleaning your build plate with some isopropylic alcohol or detergent just to remove all of the dust and oils from your finger that are on the build plate, because that impacts a lot the bad adhesion. And always make sure that your printer is really well leveled, so you're gonna have a good first layer and your prints are not gonna unstick from the build plate. Another thing you can do is, that's gonna help actually, having a leveled printer, your top surface is gonna come out really clean. So if you have a, let's say, a messed up top surface, it's made due to leveled or flow. So this is going to help a lot to get a really clean topmost surface. So take a look if your models are going to turn out really nicely. Then take a look at your flow or your if your printer is really well leveled. So let's go back to the print settings. So right here on brim, we're not going to be adding any brim, neither support material, because this model is optimized for printing and does not need any support material. Going over to speed, you can be printing this model at the standard print speed, especially for Bamboo Lab printers. But I do recommend always lowering a bit the speed to get a good first layer. So right here on 20 millimeters a second, reduce this value, because the first layer is the most important layer. All of the other layers are going to go on top of this one, so guarantee that you got a good first layer. For Prusa, the default value for the Ender 3v3 SE is 30, but I set to 20 just to get a really slow first layer to get a really clean result. And if you want, you can be changing the speed. It's going to vary according to your speed. So if it's a Core Y XZ axis or a Bamboo Lab, it's going to depend, but with your standard print settings, you can be printing this model quite nice because it's not too tall, so you're not gonna have any problems with it. So now let's just slice this model. So as you can see, I just sliced and it's gonna take 2 hours and 37 minutes. It looks quite nice. Right here, if you go to speed, you'll see that it reduces a little bit of the speed on small parameters, but it's not going to affect too much on this model. Right here on the connections, they are a bridge. So if you take a look, it's printing with a bridge, it's not having any contact to the build plate. So it's easier to remove and your printer can be printing this really fine. So you should not worry with this bridge. So it's ready to print. Make sure you grab a really nice film that you have laying around and print this model. So the models are ready to print. Make sure you check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLFlix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.